Juventus got three new signings that you don't know about. The three signings are Nico González, Douglas Luiz, and Zhegrova. These three players can come to Juventus and can make a change because last season, or they weren't at Juventus, or they had an injury the season before. If you like to be entertained for new Juventus content, make sure to like, subscribe, and let's begin with the video. So let's begin with Nico González. Nico González, so you're telling me, oh, why is he a new signing? Why is he a new signing? Because if you see the World Cup, he has been amazing. When he comes on with Argentina, he is amazing. He's an amazing substitute when he came in, and yesterday, versus England, Nico González was insane. Nico González yesterday, he was insane when he came in. He almost scored the goal with the header, and he almost scored the goal in the matches before, and with the header as well. So Nico González, and now he's going to the World Cup final. He's going to the World Cup final. So the price will increase, and there is Atletico Madrid on him. There is Atletico Madrid on him, and they want 22 million. So with Atletico Madrid, the deal is that there was a deal if he does a certain minutes, 32 million obligation to buy, and the minutes they didn't do the minutes as he's supposed to do with the obligation to buy, and now they want 20 plus bonuses for around 25 million for Nico González Atletico Madrid because Simeone, he likes him. He likes him so much and he wants him to come to Atletico Madrid. But Juventus is saying, hey, no. Juventus is saying, hey, no, because there was a deal of 32 million. And with the World Cup, the price could go even higher. The price could go even higher because if they win the World Cup, and imagine if maybe Nico González scores in the World Cup, final, the World Cup inflation, the price of Nico González will go up. The price of Nico González will go up. So, if I were Juventus, I would do. Now they want 22 million. I would do 35 plus bonuses. 35 plus bonuses for Nico González. If you want him that much, Simeone, if you want him that, give him 35 million plus bonuses. He went with Argentina. Maybe he wins the final. Maybe he scores. So that the World Cup inflation is there. The World Cup inflation is there. And he's a World Cup winner with that experience. You have to give us 35 plus. Or if you don't give us 35 plus bonuses, or the price that Juventus is going to ask for after the World Cup, we keep him, no problem. We keep him, no problem. He's a good player. Maybe because now Yildiz is injured, maybe he can play. He can play in front of Yildiz because he's injured. So Nico González can be there, and he's a good player. He has been good in the World Cup. He has been very, very good. He is very promising, and when he came off the bench off the bench in the second half, he will be a game changer. He is the game changer, or does some important things for Argentina when Nico González came on. Yesterday versus England, he was good. He was good. Every single match that he came on, he was amazing, and I would not be sad to keep him. I would not be sad to keep Nico González at Juventus because he has been amazing. He has been amazing, and maybe Spalletti could reinforce him back, could reintegrate him back in the team. So I like that idea. 35 million plus bonuses or nothing. And let's see if Nico González, and maybe if Zhegrova leaves, he can be the backup or fighting with Conceição. Or maybe if Yildiz would be injured for a long time and he has to do surgery. So he is there, and Nico González is very good. Nico González can be at Juventus, and with Argentina, he is promising. He's promising, and he can be good at Juventus. Tell me, guys, what you think about Nico González. And the other one is Zhegrova. Zhegrova last season did nothing. He potentially, you can say that he failed us Champions League because versus Galatasaray that goal, boom, the performances went even worse after that game. And if he scored that goal, maybe the uphill of Zhegrova could be after that match or in that match as well. He just put us out of the Champions League, and the performances went down. And this is the season he wants to be at Juventus. He wants to beat Juventus. He wants to fight for the spot, and he wants redemption. And he wants redemption because this season, not before this, not 26-27, 24-25, he had a long injury. He had a long injury, and then 25-26, he only started one game, and the fitness levels weren't there. The fitness levels were there. He was not fit. He didn't stick into the plan of Spalletti, and he didn't have a great season. But this season, this is the season for you. Zhegrova, this is the season for you. For you to grow, for you to be better, for you to reinforce yourself, for you to redeem yourself. So this is the season for Zhegrova. And for me, I think he will do well. I think he will do well. But the bad thing is, or maybe the good thing if you don't like Zhegrova, is that if an offer came in for Zhegrova, for example, 50 million euros, Juventus would tell, I think we sell him. I think we sell him because Juventus need money. Now we're in the Europa League, so I think we sell him. So, but if an offer doesn't come in for Zhegrova for around 15 million, Juventus can keep him, and Zhegrova wants to reintegrate, wants to redeem himself. So hopefully Zhegrova does well, and he has the ability to do so, because with Lille he was amazing. Even when he played with us a little time ago, when he was at Lille, he was amazing. He was destroying Cabal. Zhegrova was destroying Cabal. So Zhegrova can be that flair type of player, and even when Juventus, there are glimpses of that. Because when he's dribbling, he go 1v1, he beats the player, and he is very good in 1v1s. So will we see Zhegrova in the highest level or in the highest potential that he can with Juventus in 26-27? Will we see that? Comment down below. I don't know. Comment down below. I don't know. Hopefully we see that. And hopefully we have a good season with Zhegrova. And the other one, who do you guys think it is? It is Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz will be evaluated this summer. He will be evaluated in the next couple of friendlies. Versus Basel, versus Chelsea, versus Inter. These friendlies that we have. He will be evaluated. Spalletti will give him the chance. To play, to see if Douglas Luiz is there. When we got him that season, he was one of the best midfielders in January. Manchester City, Arsenal wants him, but Aston Villa didn't want to sell him in the middle of the season. And then in the summer, Juventus came and we give them Ealing Jr. and Enzo Baranecchia for Douglas Luiz, plus around 40, I don't remember. But if the Douglas Luiz shows up even 60%, 50%, 70% of that Douglas Luiz, he will be amazing. And he posted an IG story that he said, focus on the goal. So, will he be focusing on the goal? And what is that goal for Douglas Luiz? For me, I think what he meant by the story, focus on the goal. Focus on being fit. Focus on these friendlies, so I can impress Spalletti and be reintegrated into the team. And maybe there is a team next summer. Maybe an Aston Villa again. Maybe a Manchester City. You don't know. That could be in him, and maybe we can earn some money from him. Because now the season, nobody's gonna come for him. He went to Nottingham Forest. He went to Aston Villa. In one season, he went to two clubs. He flopped. Maybe Aston Villa he done a little bit better under Unai Emery, but still, he didn't do the Douglas Luiz that we know of. And maybe the season under Spalletti in 2026 season, he didn't get called up into the World Cup. He has more time to rest. Now he has all these friendlies to warm up in the 26-27 season. And now Kevin Durham is injured. And this is the time. To pounce on that opportunity, Douglas Luiz. This is the time to pounce on that opportunity. So go there. Maybe we'll get Cassier and he will not start in the season, but still, he will not start in pre-season. You will start probably Locatelli and Douglas Luiz. So this is the chance for you. Spalletti is giving you the chance. Spalletti is gonna evaluate you. Spalletti is gonna pay close attention to you. So no pressure, no pressure. You cannot do worse than Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest. Go out there, no pressure, and give it your all. Give it your all. So maybe under Spalletti, because under Tudor and under Thiago Motta, they give you little to no chance. They give you little to no chance, and maybe under Spalletti, you will be reintegrated into the team, and maybe the Douglas Luiz that we all know will come back to life. So guys, if you enjoyed this video and if you like more Juventus content, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and see you in the next video. Peace.